Well, I'm a bootleg guy. Ah. It's 2017 and this is something so irrelevant, man. This is a Gears of War Marcus Phoenix, right? You're probably like, oh, who gives a shit, you know, whatever, obviously, but this is from eBay, and this is a bootleg figure that you can get for 20 bucks. Obviously, this is the Series 1 Gears of War figure. I was just gonna give you a quick look at the packaging before discussing it. So, Gears of War. They did a pretty good job with all the printing and stuff, you know, player select right there, Marcus Phoenix, etc. You know, if you look right there, they did a pretty damn good job with all that. The barcode. Ah, shit, I'm kind of curious if that would actually scan. And the back, I think the back really just fools everybody. You know, they got everything right. So, the smell, let me just let you know right now, the smell, when you open this, you know when you open like a fresh new figure, and it smells really good, and it's like a really nice plastic smell. This smells like really weird glue, and it's kind of like, yeah, you can tell something weird is up. And I just opened this, and also, another obvious giveaway was, look at how flimsy this package is. You know, with a real Neca figure, it's so fucking, like, hard to, you know what I mean? Like, this is really flimsy, and look at the back. It's so flimsy, man. Like, real Neca packaging is not like that. Look at that. It's so flimsy. So that's another giveaway. Onto the figure. His accessories, we got a Lancer with a missing handle, and it smells kind of funky. That's another thing I forgot to mention. When I opened this guy, he smelled really fucking funky, like the glue and shit. It's not like a fresh, you know, we all know as nerd collectors that when you open a figure, like, the packaging plastic smells like a good one. This smell was like really weird. It's kind of hard to explain, but point is, yeah, there's the Lancer there, and the snub pistol right here. So one thing that I remember, because I used to have a shit ton of these Gears of War guys, when Gears of War 2 was like just released and NECA started making these figures, but now McFarlane's the one that holds the line for the guys. So yeah, the Lancer was missing a handle right there. I used to have this guy like years ago, so you can see that right there. I mean, other than that though, the sculpt's pretty much there. You know, you got the peggle that's supposed to have, yada yada. You know, the sculpt and everything looks good, I'm not gonna lie. Again, I picked this up on eBay for 20 bucks. There's a lot of bootleg figures. There's the Altair NECA player select. There's this guy. There's some Alien vs Predator stuff and a lot of the Assassin's Creed stuff. The reason that I also know that it is bootleg is because when you buy it, it says shipped from China. So I think that's another giveaway. And plus, you know, these are always like 14 bucks plus like $4 shipping or something like that. You know, they're never expensive. And obviously the authentic figures are at least $50 at the least too. I'm gonna go ahead and give you a quick look as well of the snub pistol. I think they did a pretty good job with the weapons, to be honest with you, though. You know, they didn't do too bad with this. I mean, curious to see what you would get with the bootleg Marcus. So let's go ahead and check it out. Alright, honestly, the sculpt's not too bad on this guy. The face is really there. I mean, they have a bootleg Resident Evil 5 Chris Redfield, and that guy looks like shit, but Marcus is looking good. That logo right there, the COG logo on his chest, was actually always crappy. Even NECA didn't make it that great, but honestly, he's not looking terrible. You know, you can be the judge of all that. The back, I think the back's the most detailed part. I mean, they did a good job with the paint applications and the weathering and stuff. One thing they didn't do a good job on is the consistency and the quality control, because some of the joints are either impossible to move or very easy to move. Another thing I want to mention is that the elbow pad falls off fairly easy on this guy and on this guy. So again, This is a bootleg. This is not a real figure. You be the judge of how good they did, and I will leave a link in the description below if you want to buy this bootleg guy. The hands, yeah, you're not going to be able to hold the fucking Lancer with this guy unless you run this hand through like some hot water and open it up. It's stiffer than shit. I'm scared it's going to break. It's actually too stiff, honestly. But, you know, you get what you get, and it's under 20 bucks. So if you guys are some OG Gears of War fans and you like this guy, you can get him for under 20 bucks. Like I said, it's irrelevant as hell because, you know, Gears of War 4 is already out. It's 2017. So for bootleg Marcus over here, I'm not gonna lie, the details aren't too bad. I mean, they're not terrible. Let's just be honest. From far away, you're not really gonna be able to recognize him as a bootleg. But again, you know, eBay. There's been a lot of like Neca bootleg figures for some reason just floating around, and Star Wars Black Series, but that logo right there on the chest, that's always been shitty no matter what. Even Neca didn't do the best job on that, to be honest with you guys, but honestly, the sculpt on his face is a lot better than I thought it would be. Just all around the body. One thing that sucks about this guy is that he doesn't have the peg hole for the Lancer. He's supposed to have that, but he doesn't have that. However, like I was saying earlier, the details on this guy are actually really good. Worth mentioning right here is that the joints are either really, really tight or really loose. For example, this one's super loose, and you can see right through the joint. With Neca, the quality control is better, and obviously you don't really see that, but yeah. Plus, again, you know, he smells really fucking weird. Like, sure, this bootleg figure, you know, if you let's say bought this, and the minute you open the packaging, you know that something's up, especially if you know about, you know, figures and shit. But anyways, that's all I can really talk about. The Gears of War, OG Gears of War bootleg figure. Super irrelevant because this series 1 of Neca figures came out like, fuck, oh man, like 6 years ago or something like that. It's kind of weird that they're making bootlegs for him now. But yeah, that's all I really have to say. Anyways, guys, have a good one.